Goldylocks Productions provides professional internet, TV, and radio shows in the spiritual and New Age genre.
And hello, everyone, and welcome to the Magical Journey Show with your host, Reverend Bryan Rawls. We have a very special guest this evening, and her name is Pamela Bryan, and one of my apprentices. So we are going to, I'm going to basically kind of introduce Pamela by reading her bio for a little bit, and then I'm going to actually bring her on so that we can basically open up the night's energy with a little bit of light language. And for those who do not understand what light language is, we will brief you on it before we actually do it, okay? So, and Pam is a highly developed light worker who is committed to bringing light and love to this planet and sharing it with the world. As a channel for Source, she uses many different tools to awaken humanity to who they are as sparks of the divine, and supports them in the human experience of being spirit in form. Pam's remarkable ability as a healer assists people in making choices that support their overall wellness and commitment to awakening. She is a veteran massage therapist using a holistic approach with her clients that addresses the physical, mental, and emotional and spiritual selves. She creates an atmosphere of deep rest and peace where her clients can rejuvenate their bodies, minds, and soul. Early in her career, Pam's natural healing abilities showed up as Reiki mastery, and sound healing were added to her toolkit. Pam enjoys her work as an energy coach because she can assist others in navigating the human journey by being a beacon for new choices, by reducing stressors that cause illness and disease, and by helping each person make the journey of awakening a joyful experience. As a light language channel, she is a way shower for grounding the full embodiment of spirit in form, which opens the channel for each system in the human body to function properly. Pam's mission in lifetime is to fully embrace and use all of her spiritual gifts from her many lifetimes on Earth and teach others to fully open to their birthright as humans in spirit form. And I apologize if I am taking big breaths in between sentences. It's just very high, empowered, and intense energy here tonight with it being the Pleiadian lineup and us just moving from the new moon energies. But without further ado, let's go ahead on and bring in Pamela Bryan. And thank you so very much for being here with us. And
hello.
Thank you. And can you tell us a little bit about you in your own words?
Yeah, so I have been on my spiritual path since 1984, and I really enjoy being with people in their beginnings, really seeing them open to who they are as human beings on a spiritual journey, and then embodying that fully so that they can be fully awake on this planet. That's my joy, being here on Earth. And I also assist people in their physical bodies, as you said, but really dealing with stress, really dealing with a lot of people stressed out in the world. And how do we navigate this earthly plane with sanity? How do we do that? So I'm a way shower for that, absolutely. And I love doing that, and I love bringing light language in as another tool to be able to, hi Wendy, as a way to assist in a way that bypasses the logical mind.
Good.
It's pretty fun.
And for folks that do not know what we are about to mention is what she means by bypass the logical mind is light language. And Pam, what is your definition of light language?
What is my definition? You know, early on, it felt to me like all of the different languages on the planet combined into one stream. So different channels on the planet of light workers have different coding within the light language structure that they're able to present. Like a psychic has different avenues to be able to pull information. Literally, light language is information in the form of light. And then it comes down onto the planet for us to assimilate.
Yes. Yes. And now, as everybody knows, and as everybody that has followed me, I rant and rave around this time of it being the Pleiadian lineup. Now, for Destiny, for those that do not know exactly what the Pleiadian lineup is, now, the Pleiadian lineup in May is when you have Earth, the Sun, and then the Pleiades. Okay, that is the reason why they say put out your crystals and your water and all that good stuff if you have Pleiadian bloodlines. And then in November, it is Earth, Pleiades, and then the Sun. Okay, so these are the placements during this time when the Pleiades basically come back to check on their soul families, their soul lineages, and also their experiments. And with that, what me and Pam are going to get ready to do is we are going to open the energy up for the Pleiadians to be present here with us this evening during this radio show. And the Pleiadians basically are a highly evolved, advanced star civilization. And they come from the Pleiades star cluster, which is a series of stars. And I believe there's 7 of them, if I'm not mistaken. And with them being 7 of them, a lot of folks know them by the 7 sisters. And we are going to basically bring in the energy of the Pleiadians. And everyone take a deep breath in. And creator of all that is commanded for the Pleiadian energies to be present with us this evening. Atihana lor epando okosiala stende helesori imak. Vendo ora apata aneasta si ande elestor kiata. Vendo locusi ambahayate elid. Rastando orapa okunde elesondo oreapatain.
Wastana makala china chi asatarike. Everyone, just to allow those energies to settle into the body, bringing them fully and completely through the feet, up from Mother Earth and all the way up the legs, all the way up the spine, your pillar of light, your Shushamna, all the way up through the torso, feeling it going through the arms, then bring it all the way up, 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 up through the head and all the way up to source, connecting in with all of the Pleiadians. Wishtanamakita satinke asatakia nagia. Engugula nachichia santaki kea satutu tu 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 ne zatige. Andagi echana zandagi ke kakakai. And then bring it all at its center right in your hearts. Washe, washe, washe. And deep breaths.
Okay. So that was very, very wonderful and very rejuvenating. Hey, Sheridan. Hey, Destiny.
Hey, yay, hi.
Okay, so Pam, now I want you to basically inform everyone how you approach readings so that if any folks have any questions for us or anything in that particular manner, that you that they know how to approach you with readings. I obviously understand that they all know how to approach me with readings, but the whole in fact of the energy is about you getting a chance to read for the folks. So how do you specialize in readings?
You know, I actually, I connect specifically to source. So the way that I grab the information, I ask for your name, I ask for kind of what's going on in your life, whoever I'm doing the reading for. And then I just raise my left hand because that's the hand of receiving. And I literally let that energy come into my body. So I grab it with my hand and then it goes into my brain and out my mouth. So I may get pictures. Sometimes I get smells, I get sounds, I'll ask questions. Yep. So it's a conversation. We get to have a conversation, and then from whatever the person is that I'm speaking with, that the way that the reading goes. Sometimes
Like
it's light
voice
language.
vibration, correct?
Yeah.
Voice vibration is a lot how psychics and us mediums we connect in, and also psychometry is a big thing that I have been experiencing with. So yeah, it's like a million things that you can read with and that you can use implements to read with.
Mm-hmm.
So
now, one of the things is if you live in Washington State and you want to come see me to get a body session, that's a whole other world of amazement where I can actually sound right into the physical body, and it's like vibration right in there. It's like this kind of a roto-rooter effect. Now, it would be very interesting to see with this call as I do that, intend that if you experience it. So you can give me feedback at whoever is working with me to let me know, hey, this is working. That'd be fantastic to hear that.
Okay, so folks that would like to ask a question to myself or Pam, or just Pam, because I would just love to sit back and just cross my arms and watch for a change. But if anybody has a question, I would like for you to post it here in the video feed so that both of us can see it. Yes, please ask your questions in the comments. The comments is where we will see them. So if you have questions, please post them now, and we will get to as many people as we possibly can. In the meantime, I want to kind of give a couple of folks a chance to like, comment, and share. And know that for everyone that likes, comments, and shares this on their feed or in a group or on a timeline of some sort, you are entered or automatically entered into a raffle for a for a free product of a magical journey. And what the product is this evening is a free road opening bath. So, and Pam actually can vouch for that. The road opening baths are kick-ass. So check them out. And hello, Jean, and thank you for joining us this evening. Okay, so so please like, share, and comment. And as you like, share, and comment, I will have your name written down. And we have a question. So with Sheridan, Pam, how long have you been channeling healing sounds?
That is a good question. So early on in my massage career, actually, probably within the first couple years of doing massage, I found myself toning over folks. And I was like, well, this is different. What is this all about? And started, and then several years later, so I started my career in 1994. And by 1999, I was initiated into light language. It was downloaded. I was like, what is this stuff? I have no idea what I'm supposed to do with it. But right then and there, I made the commitment that I was going to use it. And I started doing it everywhere. I couldn't help it. I was dreaming light language. I was seeing light language. I was feeling like light language. Then I started singing light language. And it was just this exuberant, non-linear, non-logical kind of sing-song stuff that I played with and said, okay, God, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with it, but I'm going to use it. So show me. And that's how it all started. It was very lovely. And Bryan came into my life and started teaching me, oh, this is what you do with it. So it was wonderful, wonderful.
Yes.
It's a joy.
Okay. We have another question here, and I have some feedback for this, as well as probably Pam does too. What is the best way to ground, transform energy after a hard work day to transition into the evening?
Miss Dana, I love you. You know, a lot of times I will, well, first of all, first thing that I do is I disconnect. Whoever I've been with all day, especially since I work with clients all day, I've got to disconnect from everybody that I've been working with, everybody that's been in my space at work, everybody, if you're freeway, you got to disconnect from the drivers and everybody that you've been meeting all day, so that your body and your body system can actually have some relief. So disconnecting from all the energies that you've had. Often I will take a bath. That's a great way to unwind. It's a great way to kind of reprocess my life and my evenings. Sometimes I will tone in the bathtub and do a very, I'm told that it kind of sounds like whale. If you want me to do that, I can do that. Would you like yes, no, maybe? Somebody say.
You're more than welcome to.
Okay, so let me see if I can recreate it with it when I'm not in the bathtub. So it's kind of a chakra cleanse. So I'm starting from low and I'm going and it's just really and it's so stress relieving. So you're going to sound like a banshee or a whale or a dolphin or some interesting monster, but it's kind of fun. If you live with people, they'll go, what are you doing? What are you doing? And you can laugh with them, and it's a lot of fun.
Well, my ways of after a hard days of work or a hard day of work and transitioning into the evening, I do one of three things. Okay, or I do all three. And that is first and foremost, I soak myself down in some Florida water. And for those that do not know what Florida water is a essential oil fragranced water or cologne, or basically water that you just put in a little spray bottle and you spritz it all over yourself, and it kind of rejuvenates you. And you can find that on my website at www.amagicaljourney.com. And you can find that in underneath the tab, the Silver Whisper Store. Also, I do a walk around my yard to water my flowers and water my garden, and basically I do it barefoot. Because being barefoot basically allows for those that transference of energy, all that negative energy to float down into Mother Earth, and then all that positive Mother Earth energy to float up into your feet and up into your body. And then the third thing I do is I spoon the bottom of my feet. And you're probably wondering what the hell is spooning?
Yeah, I'm wondering what spooning is.
You take the back end of a spoon, okay? The back end of a spoon, and you want to make sure that it's stainless steel, okay? And then you spoon the bottom of your feet, because it is the stainless steel. Basically, it's kind of like a magnet. It's kind of like a magnet. And it just pulls all the bullshit off your sole of your foot, and basically off your soul, because the feet are not called soles for no reason. That is where almost 90% of our energy, that our energy sensors, are in our feet. Okay, and that is the reason why you see these little tiny Chinese ladies jumping up on tables and doing all kinds of crazy shit with their feet. But yes, it has a very rejuvenating energy to spooning the bottom of your feet, and it brings a whole new light to spooning. So
yeah, absolutely, that's great.
So, okay, so you're wondering what is causing your conflict energy in your home between your daughter Ruby and you. Okay, so how old is Ruby? And Destiny, how old are you? Ruby and Destiny, how I have a spoon. There you go, Dana. Go ahead. Spoon that foot. Or spoon that foot. Okay, 22 and you are 45. Okay, so it seems as if, well, go ahead, Pam. I'm sorry. I'd usually instinct. Sorry.
So this is a personal question, Destiny, but might you be in premenopause? If you're in premenopause, I know that's a big question, and it's very tender to talk. As women, we are full of hormones, and especially since it's your daughter.
And gay men.
Well, yeah, you guys deal with that too, I suppose. I don't know, but I suppose.
Hormonal tail.
Huh?
I said I'm hormonal tail.
Yeah, but that's what I would ask. Yes, okay. So, yeah, communication is key, no matter what relationship you're in. Able to really talk about, hey, there's a conflict here. I don't understand what's going on. My emotions are all over the board. And really find out what is going on in her world too, because she might be in conflict and you don't even know what's going on with her, but she's blaming you. So that's very typical.
Also, there is a Uranus-Taurus transit that is going on, and then we also have some couple other placements that are going on that are causing some Okay, well, we can check for that. I'll do a scan once I get this out of my mouth before I lose it. But what was I talking about? See?
There was a Uranus.
Yes, Uranus. There's a Uranus-Taurus transit, and the Uranus-Taurus transit is causing a lot of ruckus up in there with emotions around creativity. The emotional energy is like through the roof because everything goes off of our creativity or goes off of our emotions, and that's where our creativity lies, is within our emotions. So that could be one thing that's happening. Another thing is it could be a shitload of downloads and upgrades going on due to the simple fact of the Pleiadian lineup. And Destiny and Ruby, probably 100% guarantee y'all are probably Pleiadians, and y'all probably feeling the shift quite hellacious, because I'm definitely feeling the shift. And I have a integrated Pleiadian ego, okay, and I'm feeling a hang, or kind of like a big old almost like a big old pressure in the back of my head. And if I'm feeling it, 99% of the time other people are feeling it, because most of the time the earth's craziness doesn't really bother me, but I know this Pleiadian lineup is like a freaking headache. Okay, it's just a freaking headache. And yes, the Pleiadian energies are absolutely crazy. And just wait, the Pleiadian energies are just intensifying. Okay, because we're not even we're only 2 days into the Pleiadian lineup. Well, not even 2 days.
This is the first day, right? Yeah.
Well, actually, yesterday was the first day, but we are in this Pleiadian lineup until the 22nd.
So Destiny, you said that she came back from a vacation with her friends. She needs to disconnect from her friends, okay? Because her friends, if they're really close especially, then their energy's still hanging around. So she needs to disconnect from her friend with herself, first and foremost, and then be able to communicate with you as mom. Because those are very different energies. I have a 13-year-old daughter, and when she's been with her friends for a whole weekend, she's a different person when she gets back with us. So you really need to know that and let it be okay that that happens. But there are tools to be able to navigate those waters. And if you would like to work with me, I would love that, because I can really help you to navigate that so that you guys aren't ready to pull each other's hair out.
Some
And I'll give you the
time.
information.
Yes, and I will tell Pam to give her contact information in just a moment. But some very quiet contemplation time would help you personally, Destiny. And I feel as if you do have a hook that is in the back of the heart chakra. So I want you to just take a deep breath in. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to send some pyramid energy to you. Okay? So I want you to just take a deep breath in. And I'm going to place my hand in a pyramid diagram. And take some deep breaths in. Sihata araka tukuren no repash no kotera siatara are embetku. Vidatarhare estendo. Ofrende esiapata. Danokos deshkata arakiano koteriaraya setenene bitene ekiat. Bentonite naspendoro. Ushkatarahai. Vinzesianahar okoto onum. And Pam, if you'd like to add anything, you're more than welcome to.
Okay, so I am going to envision both of you standing side by side. I don't know what your daughter looks like. I have your picture, Destiny. But I'm just going to rattle. I'm going to use this rattle to shake up all of the energies that are attached to you that are ready to leave now, okay? I want you to stomp your feet on the floor now. Na 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 na. Oh, te kanakisa. E kototo nena. Okanahite ungu danda heke angaidea. Weka kakayen. And just take some nice deep breaths now. Feeling the release of that. Feeling yourself more grounded. A little bit more back to your center. Your breath is the key to really getting back to who you are as a human being on this earth plane. Because as we navigate all of this energy, we really need to remember that we chose to be here. You chose to be here. Your daughter chose to be here. Everyone on this call chose to be here. Bryan and I chose to be here. And in the midst of this, when we're going through life, we're like, oh, really? I chose this? Really? Okay. What am I supposed to do with it? That's why we need guidance. We need to connect with our guidance and say, okay, I'm ready to receive support. So allowing more support in to our lives allows us to navigate the waters of this journey a little better. So how you feeling? You feeling a little better, Destiny? Yeah, thank you.
Wonderful.
Appreciate that. Blessings.
Okay. Hello, James. How are you? Okay, so Pam, why don't you give everyone your contact information just in case someone would like to communicate with you a little bit early.
Okay, should I put that in the chat with our guests?
Actually, you can just speak it out and they can write it down.
Okay, all right.
And then Tiffany will repost it.
Okay, all right. So my phone number for the office and myself is 425-280-7976. You can email me at Toltec95, that's TOLTC, that's Touch of Life Transformation Center, 95 at gmail.com, or PamBright7, the numeral 7 at gmail.com. I'm also on Facebook, obviously, so you can find me on Facebook with my name, Pam Bright, B-R-I-G-H-T, and it's going to be with this beautiful butterfly behind me, and I have those wings on, so you can find me there. So hopefully, great people, you are all great people coming to connect with me, and I look forward to serving you.
Wonderful. Okay, so for those that are okay, so Stephanie, you're wondering if abundance is coming your way. Okay, so Pam, is abundance
I would say
coming Stephanie's way?
Well, yes, of course, and it's as simple as claiming it, sweetheart. The universe not willing to receive, so abundance is just what's so.
Yes, it's also how you question it too, or how you question, or how you ask the question to receive it. Because remember, you can't get help unless you ask for it. So basically what you do is you ask the universe, what is it going to take for me to receive abundance? And that will allow the universe to grab it on up and make do with what the universe has to offer. Okay, So basically make that your basically 100% of what it is that you ask. What is it going to take? Okay, that is the key. All right, because that allows for anything to manifest and for the energy to be grabbed a hold of in a positive direction by universe to manifest it. So ask correctly.
Another thing to really know, Stephanie, is that you, as a soul on this planet, as a human being, are full of creativity. And the universe loves to see demonstrations of that creativity in the world. So doing things like vision boards, doing things like affirmations, you know, putting your affirmations all around you in your house. That's awesome, you know, on your mirror so you can read it every day. Say the affirmation to yourself as you're looking at yourself in the mirror. I accept my wealth, my abundance, my love, my joy, my peace, my money, if you need money, a money spell. I know that Bryan is really great at those spells, so he can set you up with some. You know, if you want to work with me as your wealth coach, I would love to assist you with the energy of that, of bringing in, you know, whatever you want, because that's what it's all about, is speaking it into existence.
There you go. And also, also know that if you ask for Creator to bring this to, or if you ask for help from Creator, basically it's plainly written in the well-known, most used book in the entire world, and it is ask and you shall receive. Okay, and it's plain and clear.
Talking about the book, I just had that thing flash in front of my eyes. So we have the Akashic records and we have the Book of Sahara.
Yes.
Okay. Now, what is the difference between this, and how does that have anything to do with what we're in right now with the Pleiadian lineup? What might they have to say about that?
Okay, so basically the Pleiadian lineup and the Book of Sahara and the Pleiadian lineups are basically corridors of information for us to pick up along the way, so that, because there's two Pleiadian lineups, we pick these up. We pick the one up in May and we pick the one up in November, and then the next book opens up on December 21st of 2018.
What is the date?
What is that?
What's the date again that it opens?
December 21st of 2018 is when the next book opens up. Okay, so we are going to have the 12 cosmic books open within a next 10-year period, because it's going to take 12 years for these cosmic books to open up. It took more than a year for Akashic Records to fully download. The Akashic Records has been downloaded for quite some time, but we had to have the Uranus go into Taurus so that the rest of the books could open up. All right. Mm-hmm. We had to have Uranus to go into Taurus so that the creativity level and the level of awareness that people need to receive during the time that they are within the Book of Sahara to open up to the reality of the next book. And I don't even know what the next book is just yet. All right. To tell you the truth, I haven't questioned whether the next book is going to come to me, or if it's going to be spoken to me some way, shape, or form. But understand that I just trust that that I'm going to be the conduit for the rest of the books to come through. So it's basically a trial and error, or a trust and error, if you will.
Well, and yeah, thank you. Hello, Anna. Can you tell me if I have a connection to the Pleiadians? Well, Bryan, does she have a connection to the Pleiadians?
Okay, so there is probably about 75 to 80% of the world's population is or has some form of starseed bloodlines. Okay, and with having the energies of the starseed bloodlines, there's the starseed, and then there's the hybrid starseed. Okay, and then there is a super hybrid starseed. Okay, the starseed alone is a single species starseed. Okay, and that would be like an Arcturian, or a Pleiadian, or a Sirian, or Andromedan, or a Cassiopeian, or a Spikian, or even a Zeta. Okay, then you have the hybrid. The hybrid is of 1 to 2, possibly 3 species. Okay, that has a integrated. They'll have an integrated ego. They'll have an intuitive mind, a main starseed bloodline. Okay, and then the super hybrid is 4 or more bloodlines within a existence, or within a host or a form. Okay, so you got single starseed, you got hybrid, and then you got super hybrid. And most of the times, 99% of the time, all the starseeds that I have encountered are either hybrids or super hybrids. And I can speak from existence. There is a big difference between the hybrids and the super hybrids, due to the simple fact of the frequency that we give off. Okay, and Anna, I feel as if there is I feel as if you do have starseed bloodlines. 2, you do have Pleiadian DNA downloaded within your human DNA, so you actually physically carry extraterrestrial DNA. I would classify you as at least a hybrid, Anna, and you, to be exact, I would have to do a galactic reading on you, but I can tell you that you do have starseed bloodlines, and you do have Pleiadian connections.
Well, and right now, as you're talking, you just came in, Anna. That area on the back of my neck is really, really, really talking. And that's the area that the Pleiadians talk. So I would say right there, I would say, yes, you have it. So, but to know for sure, absolutely do get together with Bryan, have a reading from him. Galactic readings, any reading that you do privately with him is amazing. It'll just boost. Call to is going to boost you guys into a whole new realm. That's what I find with light language and with these readings that I'm doing now, is that it's actually evolving people to the next level. And I can say that with confidence, that that's what it's doing, because I keep hearing that over and over and over and over again. So I trust that. And people trust what you know, that you know, that you know. Otherwise, you wouldn't.
Okay. So, now explain a little bit about your gifts as a starseed and a psychic, or a starseed and an intuitive. Hey, Emily and Jarrett.
A starseed and an intuitive?
Explain your abilities around that.
Let's see if I can put it into words. Well, as an intuitive, that's developing more and more and more. I'd never known what that was until someone's told me, well, you're an intuitive. I said, okay, what's that? Just like when they told energy worker, I said, what's that mean? Right? So you've got to start somewhere. So the way that I get information was first and foremost through my hands, because I'm a massage therapist. I touch people. So I receive information from their bodies. I receive information from the earth. The earth, when I connect in with the earth, brings me information from simply having conversation. And all of this that I'm talking about is something that I do teach. It's listening. You know, a lot of it's about listening, guys. There may be a lot of books out there that talk about things, but we're shifting things so fast that we have to really trust that we're getting, and it's true.
Yeah, because books are not always the key. They're a powerful way to receive information. Thank you, Stephanie. They're a powerful way to kind of connect people with information. But it's really about going inside, isn't it, Pam?
It really is. It really is. When Pleiadians, I didn't know anything at all, but I did read a book from Barbara Marciniak called The Bringers of the Dawn. And I was fascinated by this information because she talks about light language, and she talks about the different strands of energies coming into the planet. And now there's how many thousands of light workers on the planet now, and how many channels of light speakers and singers and drawers, and you know, people are able to do stuff with their hands now and see all the energies moving, which I'm now starting to do. You know, and I don't think books have been written about the things that are happening now. So we have to trust. Trust is the
all
big
about
key.
the authentic information, about the authentic information that comes with inside the person's heart or comes with inside the person's soul. So we are coming on to time, running very short. So I want to also mention to everyone that if you like and share this video feed, you can enter into a drawing for a free road opening bath, which basically is like a skeleton key to your pathways. Okay, so like, comment, and share. Like, comment, and share. So Pamela, can you give everyone your contact information again, and can you write it in the or can you type it in the little box for the team chat? And
yes, I can.
I will speak a little bit about some new features on my website. Okay, for all the folks that would like to sign up for my healing list, you can go to www.amagicaljourney.com, and that is AMAGICKALJOURNEY.com, and you can enter, or you can actually go to my Bryan's healing list, and you can basically enter in your name and whoever else's name that you would like to receive healings. Your name will be entered for 30 days, or you can put in the comment, you can put permanently, and I will keep you on my list until either I pass away or you pass away. So it's very simple, and then also you will be prayed and be sent healing for every day at 11 a.m. and 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and during the time in between healings, the list with your name on it will sit underneath my new pyramid. Don't you just love it?
Yeah.
Pyramid. The one that my lovely producer purchased it for me for my birthday. Thank you again, the lovely Tiffany White Sage woman, and thank you so much for everyone that also wished me a happy birthday. It was a very fabulous solar return, and it's going to be another fabulous solar return coming up in 2019. So I encourage all of you to join me on this path around the sun one more time. And so all the folks that want to would like to go on to my website and sign up for the healing list, you can put in as your healing list, or put in for your healing. Okay, and I see Pamela's info underneath Goldylocks Productions. Pamela's info is 425-280-7976. Pambright7@gmail.com, or you can go to toltc95@gmail.com, and that is her contact information. And Pam, when's good times for what time zone are you in, and what are good times for them to contact you?
Okay, so I'm on Pacific time. I'm in Washington State, and I'm actually available anytime for you to contact me. It may take me 24 hours to get back to you because I do work quite a lot. I'm available to talk to make a session with, and I am doing a special right now, which is an original price special from when I first went into business in 1994 of $25, which is really low. But that is for the first 100 callers, 100 people that start working with me, is going to be at that price. I'm going to keep that at that price. And then it's probably maybe by the end of the summer, it'll go up again. But that's about half price right now. And I'm building things as we go. So my services are going to be building, and my abilities are going to be building. So if you want to join me on this journey, I would love to work with you.
Wonderful. And for folks that also, I would like to let everyone know that I do have a special going on as well. It's just for the week, for this week. It is started on Monday, and it will end on the 20th, which is Sunday, at midnight. And the prices are for 30 minutes, it's $50. For 45 minutes, it's $75. For 60 minutes, it is $100, and for 90 minutes, it is $150. So if anybody would like to purchase that, you can contact me personally at Angelic Guidance 13@gmail.com, or you can call me at 586-659-9620. and we can book your appointment. And so, Pam, I want to also ask real quickly before we are short on time, is do you accept in-person clients in the Washington area?
I do. I would love to see you.
And is this only for massage or for also energy work?
You know, actually for massage, I prefer to have you go through hand and massage and facial spa, because that's where I'm working with massage. However, if you want to do energy work with me, we can do it over the phone. We can do it in person. I'm also a life coach, so we can do some great energy healing with that. I have in-person sessions at my cabana. I live in an apartment complex, and we're in the cabana, and that's a lovely place to do that. Interested in receiving the massage portion and energy work, I can set that up for you. I just need to know in advance. So go ahead and contact me with that and let me know specifically, hey, I really want to experience your sound healing in my body, and get a massage from you, and we'll set it up. Okay.
And for your $25 sessions, does that include massage, or is that excluding massage?
That's separate. Yeah.
Okay. And also for your $25 sessions, how long do they normally run?
They're anywhere from half an hour to an hour usually. Sometimes it can be a little longer, but I'm really easy to work with, so we can work on a sliding scale if you want to do that. If you're like, you know, I want to give you a little bit more, hey, I'll take more. I'm okay with that. But the 25 is like my baseline right now, and we'll go from there.
Perfect. Okay, so also I wanted to let everyone know I am going to be opening up a brand new session that is going to be coming out in the middle of next week, that entails working with pyramid energy and also working with the pyramid spirits and beings. And that would be a channeled reading by the pyramid beings or pyramid spirits, however you would like to receive that information, or basically understand that.
Yay, Stephanie. Awesome. Good job, baby.
Wonderful. There you go, Stephanie. There you go.
You just claimed it. You just need to claim it.
Yeah, most definitely. So we are running out of time very quickly, and I just want to say thank you, Pam, for joining us this evening. It was wonderful having you as a special guest. We hope to have you back. I would like to thank you. I would like to also thank all of the folks that participated in the comments and sharing, and also participated with asking questions. Thank you. Y'all are what makes us, and we enjoy each and every comment that you all make. I would also like to thank Tiffany White Sagewoman for hosting the Magical Journey show, and I would like to also thank Goldylocks Productions for producing the Magical Journey show. And thank you so very much. Let angel wings guide your dreams. Blessed be, and namaste. Aho.